It is currently 1:30 in the morning and I'm filming because I have way too much energy. Hey guys, it's Diane Magnolia. Welcome back to my channel. So basically the past week I've been really down and out. The depression has been hitting quite hard, as you can see my little depression mess right there. That will get cleaned out tomorrow. But yeah, I'm doing a lot better. And that's all that matters. So I'm just, plowing through this productive streak and trying to do as much as I can while I have the energy and motivation to do so. And I really just wanted to film. So here we are. Basically, this morning I woke up and I was feeling very inspired. I had been listening to Alive by Lindsay Adamson last night, and so that kind of got the inspiration flowing, and I started going on Pinterest and pinning all these pictures for my vision board for this year. And then this morning I kept that going by listening to the book by Jen Sincero on Audible called You Are a Badass, and that just got me really pumped up. And so dang, I had a very productive day. I actually I applied for a university online. I'll tell you guys more about it once I've kind of started. Yes, I'm very excited though. I applied for the Associate of Science in Business Administration program. They didn't have international relations, unfortunately, but it's a good school. I was planning on doing international relations with a minor in business or business administration. So instead I'll just do an Associate of Science in Business Administration and then finish up my international relations degree at a different school or whatever. I'll figure it out when the time comes. But for now, I'm very, very excited. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. This video is about making a vision board, which I love. I love making vision boards. I've never made one that's super powerful and everything that I put on there came true and all that kind of stuff. That's what this year's is going to be though. Okay? I'm going to manifest every single thing on my vision board, and there's more things that I wasn't able to kind of squeeze in there, but that are in my bigger one on Pinterest where I have 50 photos. But I did the most simplified, minimalist version of that for this. So I made one earlier. I was just messing around while my mom and I were watching some true crime YouTube videos because that's how we roll. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna record myself making one again, another one. It's not gonna be exactly the same, so that you can kind of get two ideas for how you can do it. I'm doing everything on Canva, so I just, like I said, went on Pinterest, pinned a whole bunch of stuff, looked up different locations that I want to visit, different things that I want to look at, that I want to accomplish, and just pinned a whole bunch of them into one kind of random big giant board. And then I went through and kind of made it a little bit sleeker into a second board just because it was easier than, that's how my brain works. And then I downloaded the ones that I liked the most. Well, I downloaded all those from the second one that was more sleek and refined onto my iPad, and then I went onto Canva and just looked for different templates that would, I looked up vision board, but there wasn't anything for it. I figured as much, but I was able to find some really cool collages and stuff like that, so I was able to then take that and kind of mess around. So again, I'll show you a different one. I'll be using a lot of the same images though, just because they look really nice together and they're some of my favorite ones. So I'll be recording my screen on my iPad, and then hopefully I can do that thing where either my face is in the corner or this screen is in the corner, something like that, because I want to be able to talk you through the whole thing. Or I'll just do a voiceover. We'll see what I'm capable of. That'll be interesting. Okay, Probably need to pull that up now. Yeah, again, I'm doing this on Canva. If you're not familiar, it is a free website that you can use. They have an application. That's what I'm doing it on my iPad. So I'm just showing you the one that I already made. I think it turned out really pretty. So I'm just showing you how you can copy a type of like a little circle thing, and like a circle image. I didn't know how to replicate it on my own, so I literally just copied the shape that was already in there, and made a couple more of those. And then I'm showing you how you can change the background color, and how you can like move images around to fit better within the frame that you want. Yeah, so there's not much to it. It's pretty intuitive. It's a pretty easy website to use. I'm definitely not a graphic designer by any means, so I'm gonna hold the iPad up here so that you can see my face better and I'm not just like showing you my forehead the whole time. So again, this is me just looking up vision board, but there wasn't anything for that, but I found a really cute one. So I'm just gonna type in 2019 vision board instead of the mood board thing that was there, that's a really cute one. And then I'm just showing you how you can change the color. You can type in a color, this is my favorite one. This is what I use for all my branding. Or you can just click on a color and then just kind of rainbow your way through it and make it lighter, darker, or whatever you want to do. So that's what I'm doing right here to get a really pretty cherry red color. And then I'm just gonna go back and forth between the two colors. Okay, and now we're gonna move on to the pictures. They do have pictures on Canva that you can use if you want, but again, I'm just using ones that I had already downloaded. So here you can just see me putting like a picture of Machu Picchu, Xochimilco, Morocco. I'm just messing around, Eiffel Tower, trying different images to see what works better where. Yeah, I think the Eiffel Tower looks better in the center. There we go, Venice. Northern Lights. I really want to go back to Iceland again. The weather wasn't so great when I went last time in 2016, so I definitely want to go back. This is in Tulum, I believe, in Mexico. I've never been to that area of Mexico, like Cancun, Tulum, Oaxaca. I've never been anywhere outside of like central Mexico and Acapulco, that kind of area. So I definitely want to travel there. And I really liked this little quote. I really resonate with law of attraction type stuff. I'm gonna put Barcelona there. Oh, no, Jordan. That fits better. Yeah, and my sister and I are gonna be touring the Middle East, which is really, really exciting. Let's see. Yeah, that fits better there. Barcelona. And I definitely want to go to Europe. I mean, I've been to Iceland, but that's like its own little thing. So I'm going to be touring Europe. I think, yeah, that looks better with all the blue. Yeah. So again, I'm just kind of messing around. I really liked this image of like the girl doing photography. I felt like the color scheme worked really well. Yeah, the Blue Lagoon one fits better with the color scheme than the Northern Lights one, but it's still Iceland, so either way is fine. And then of course a yoga image, come on, couldn't leave that out, but I'll figure somewhere else to put it. Xochimilco, I've been to Xochimilco. It is beautiful. It's like Venice in Mexico City, if you've never heard of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I really liked this French quote. For those who don't know, I've studied French off and on. I definitely am not like conversational. I mean, I would say I'm like basic conversational, but I understand more than I can speak. So I definitely want to get back into French, so that's why I added that, as well as it's a cute little quote. Let's see. Yeah, that looks better. And Machu Picchu, right there. Yeah, that quote didn't quite fit. Yeah, there we go. think that about does it. So here's the completed one, and then I'll show you the original one that I made. I played with it a lot more than I did on here. Like at this point, I kind of had an idea of what pictures go well together and which pictures fit well in what areas. So I have no idea, probably an hour on my first one. This one was really, really fast because I kind of had an idea of how I wanted things to look, even though it was a different layout. But hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea. I just think it's so much fun, and basically, just to give you the rundown, my plan this year is to continue, obviously, with YouTube and Instagram, doing photography and making videos and all that kind of stuff. Of course, I'm going to be teaching yoga and continuing my own personal yoga practice, as well as law of attraction. I'm going to be trying to manifest a whole bunch of stuff this year, and the biggest things with in terms of manifestation are going to be my travel. So my plan, tentative as of right now, I don't have any solid plans, but this is kind of what's been running through my mind a lot recently, is to go to Mexico in February, March-ish, for at least a month to be with my family, specifically my grandparents in Mexico, and travel around while I'm down there. A friend or two are planning on coming down to travel with me, which is gonna be so much fun. Again, I haven't ever been to that whole area of like Cancun, Tulum, Oaxaca. I really want to go to those areas, as well as visit my friends in Querétaro. I haven't been there since I was 15, 7 years ago, so it is long overdue. So I definitely want to do that, and then we're gonna travel, or I don't know. We'll see if it's solo or with my friend, hopefully with one or two of my friends. Travel south through Central and South America. I really, really want to go to as many countries as possible, but more specifically Costa Rica, Panama, Colombia, Ecuador. I have a friend in Ecuador that I really want to visit. Peru, Chile, Argentina, Brazil. I really want to go to all those places. So, and then I'll come back for a month or two and meet my sister in the Middle East, and we'll travel around there. I really want to see Jordan, Morocco, Egypt, Israel, as many countries as we can, but those are like the biggest ones for me right now. And then again, come back for like 2 months, and then I want to head to Europe and like live there for at least a few months. I'm thinking I'll live somewhere in Spain, Italy, or France. I guess I'll figure it out when I get there, or over the next 6 months. But yeah, big plans. And then of course, while I'm in Europe, I would want to travel as much as possible. So anyways, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I want to see your vision boards if you make them, so please tag me on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you post them, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!